Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris. Today is November 25th. My name is Laura Higgs, and we are pleased to have with us Heather Williams, who's a member of the St. Paul's United Church, and she's here to tell us about their Christmas cantata. Welcome, Heather.
Oh, good to be here, Laura.
Good. Thank you for coming in, because you want to tell us about this great event that's happening
Yes.
on what day? December?
It's Sunday, December the 22nd.
The 22nd.
At 11 a.m. So it's part of our church service, but
Okay.
it will be mainly the cantata itself. And a cantata is a group of musical pieces that are put together because they all sort of mesh. And this year we're doing a cantata. The music is written by Ron Klusmeyer, who is a composer from Vancouver Island. He's been here 3 or 4 times to do workshops with us.
Yes, I recognize the name.
Fantastic man. And the lyrics actually are from Shirley Murray, and she's from New Zealand. But he's somebody that he's collaborated with over the years, and they have actually a whole book together of their music. And the cantata is called Dream a Dream. And this cantata, they're actually supplying us, the St. Paul's Choir, with the music free of charge, because it's they're networking with the Canadian Food Grains Bank, so it's a fundraiser for the Canadian Food Grains Bank as well.
Wonderful.
And of course, their motto is to end world hunger. And so I know that originally the Food Grains Bank started out as from the Mennonite Central Committee.
Okay.
And that was, I think, about 1976.
Wow.
And then in 83, they reorganized and they got involved with 15 churches and church-based groups, and plus the federal government as well. And they're there's 2 different ways that the government gives food aid in the world, and this is one of them for the Canadian government. And so they do a 1-to-4 matching. So for every dollar that the Food Grain Bank raises, the federal government matches it $4 up to a maximum of $25 million.
Wow.
And this is spread around the world. And it's interesting, so many times there are charitable organizations, and then you go, okay, so what are their administration costs? How much do they take off the top?
Always a question I have.
Exactly. And so the Food Grain Bank are very open. 3% is administration, and up to another 3% is for fundraising, advertising, that kind of thing. So 6% isn't that much of the pie. And
But the important part is the rest goes.
all
Further on the
around the
mission.
world. Yes. Last year they said they fed over 800,000 people in 36 different countries.
Wow.
So, it's war, it's famine, it's all kinds of those kind of issues in the world. We're a very blessed country. We truly are, and we have social agencies that help. Whereas there are so many countries in the world that don't have that.
Have the social institutions to back them up?
Yes.
Absolutely. We
And-
are very fortunate.
Yeah, and even their own governments will torpedo efforts to feed their people.
Oh, my goodness.
So it's really something, and they claim they have so many networks throughout the world. They claim that 95% of their food actually gets to the people who need it, which in war-torn countries where you've got military working against the common person,
Right.
or where transportation is an issue, it's amazing that they're able to do that. Sometimes around here, and I was just talking to someone this morning who said that maybe the crop didn't get off, they will partner with farmers, chemical companies, that kind of thing, and grow a quarter section of land, and then they sell the grain off that land, and the profits go directly to the Canadian Food Grains Bank. So it's another way besides these fundraising events that they raise their money for this food distribution around the world. So
Right.
we're really pleased that we were able to contact the Klusmeyer, the Muscle in Victoria, and be part of this effort, because it's very worthwhile.
Absolutely.
So at our church service, we will have, I'll just show you the Dream a Dream poster that we have, that I'll be putting up shortly, and you can watch for it. And there will be special donation envelopes for church that Sunday, that if you have a donation to give to the Food Grains
Directly
Bank.
to?
Yes, it'll go in, and then we'll send all the money out to them, and so that's
Wow.
what we're hoping for. So we hope there'll be a lot of people come out. Our cantata's something that's usually very well attended. It's not just our regular choir. There are a number of people in our congregation who love to sing. They don't want to make the weekly commitment to being there. But for something like this, where we practice for about 6 weeks, they're willing to come and do that. And so we've got some very beautiful voices mixed in with our own regular girls
Right.
and boys. And so we're really looking forward to putting this on. The music, it isn't your usual Christmas carols. Dream a Dream, we in the church are familiar with. It's a lovely piece. But the other talks about hungry children or different things like that, just to keep your awareness as to what is going on in the world.
Wow.
And of course, we're very fortunate. Glenda McConnell is our organist, and she's sort of acting as choir director right now. And so without her ear for music, it wouldn't be nearly as good. She's
Absolutely.
really wonderful,
Yeah.
getting us to do
Extremely
exactly
talented.
what we
What
need
the
to
piece requires.
do. That's it.
She's very
Yes.
good at that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's quite a collaboration of groups.
It is.
You know,
yes.
you've got the Canadian Food Bank, and you said the Mennonite Central Committee initially, and then how many years have you guys been putting this cantata on to raise money?
This is the first one we've done.
Okay.
We did have a few years ago, I know there were some people came to church and did on Sunday morning, and they did a presentation
Okay.
for the Canadian Food Grains
okay.
Bank. So they're
And-
around in our area.
Sure,
you
and
know.
this director, musician, has been here before with workshops and stuff.
He
so-
has, and he's
Wow.
just marvelous. His music is beautiful, upbeat, alive.
Yeah.
It's just, he's a wonderful composer. So
Great.
it's just been very, very good to be able to work with them again. And
I'm
they're
sure.
very
And he
easy
comes
to-
from where?
I think it's Nanaimo,
Hmm.
BC, that
Wow.
he's out there, yes.
What a big commitment.
It is,
Yeah.
it is, and for his church too, to sponsor it
Yeah,
as well. you know.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely wonderful.
No, he's been great.
Okay, so that is on December 22nd, and a part of your morning, usual morning service, but it'll be a really
Short
upgraded
service,
type
yeah.
service,
Yeah.
right? In order to incorporate the cantata
Yes.
along with everything, so.
Yes. Mhm.
So how long do you think that will be? Usually, most church services are about an hour.
Yes, and I'm sure the cantata will take up about half an hour of that,
Mm,
at least. So,
Good.
yeah, no, we're looking
Wow.
forward to it. So
Very
we
exciting.
hope people will come out for it, so.
And so that's St. Paul's Church here, right in Souris?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And December 22nd at 11 a.m.
That's right.
Great, Heather.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming out and
Thank you,
telling
Laura.
us about this collaboration that you're going to be having. We really
Yes.
appreciate that.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you. Thank you for joining us on Spotlight on Souris. I'd like to thank the volunteers who are listed on the credits here. Have a great day.